Moscow is Russia's most populous city and its political center. It is also the capital of its industrial, cultural, educational, and scientific capital. The city is also the spiritual center of the deep rooted Russian Orthodox Church. Moscow is a city that's built on swamps. This is where its name is actually derived from, meaning wet. These top facts about the city of Moscow are fascinating and sometimes surprising. Moscow's oldest surviving building is more than 550 years old. The Assumption Cathedral is Moscow's oldest surviving building. It is a striking piece of architecture with five golden helmet domes and four semicircular gables. Before Russia became revolutionized, it had this as its focal church, and most heads of the Russian Orthodox Church were buried here. The cathedral was built in the 1470s. If visiting the cathedral, a striking 1660s fresco of the Virgin Mary at the church will capture your attention. So will its brightness and warmth due to the use of color and space. The world's largest medieval fortress is found in Moscow. The Moscow Kremlin is the world's largest medieval fortress. It is fortified complex in the center of Moscow that was linked to all of Russia's most important historical and political events from the 13th century. That Kremlin is composed of more than 15 buildings, 20 towers, and more than 1.5 miles of walls. The walls are 21 feet thick, a fortification indeed. The Moscow Kremlin is current Moscow's president residence, though he does not actually occupy it. Moscow hosts Russia's largest zoo. Russia's largest zoo is home to more than 3,000 animals of 550 species from all over the world. Founded in 1864. This zoo is located in Moscow, covering 49 acres. Its layout includes small unbarred enclosures as well as large paddocks for herds. Interestingly, the Moscow Zoo remained open during World War II, however, much of it was destroyed. Trains with the most frequency in the world are found in Moscow. Imagine trains picking and dropping off passengers within just 1.5 minutes of each other. That is exactly how busy trains at the Moscow metro are during peak hours. This frequency tops any other subway in the world. Additionally, the Moscow subway is the one of the cleanest and most efficient in the world. The number of passengers that use the Moscow metro daily is more than those that use the London and New York subways combined. The Moscow subway opened its door in 1935 and has 13 underground lines with 206 stations across the city. These stations are not drab at all. Many of them are decorated with ornate chandeliers, frescoes, and marble columns. The city of Moscow hosts the world's second largest library, also referred to as the Russian State Library. The Russian Public Library was founded in 1862, making it the largest in Europe and also the second largest in the world. Only the US Library of Congress beats it in size. It has more than 47 million books, documents, and artifacts and receives at least 800,000 visitors annually. This library grew over time with additions to it over the years, such as a reading room. The Russian State Library was once called Lenin Library, as well as the Lenin Biblioteca in the 70s when the Beatles were very popular. The city of Moscow is home of the babushka doll. Matryoshka or nesting dolls are peculiar and recognizable in the world. They have their origin in Sergei Posad, Moscow, in which Russia's only school and museum of toys is located. Presently, the doll has been translated worldwide and features outstanding people such as presidents and sports people that come in sets. The Babushka doll is renowned as Russia's traditional wooden toy. The city of Moscow hosts the world's largest university building. The largest university building in the world is about 240 meters high with 36 floors. This is the Moscow State University, Russia's first university, which was founded in 1755. It is also the most prestigious, molded after German universities. A good fraction of its original faculty was German. Moscow State University boasts notable alumni such as Mikhail Gorbachev, Mikhail Lermontov, Ivan Turgenev and Alexander Herzen, among others. The city of Moscow hosts one of the largest urban parks in the world, one of the largest urban parks in the whole world that sits on 1,534 hectares is Moscow's Ismailovo Park. This can only be compared against New York Central Park, only it takes the title 6 times over. It can also be compared to Abramtsevo Park but is again 30 times bigger. Ismailovo Park has a recreational area as well as a forest area. The recreational area has many activities such as an amusement park complete with rides, a children's playground, a Ferris wheel, and a shuffleboard. Europe's largest botanical garden is found in Moscow. If you would like to see 18,000 plants from the Soviet Union and the world, Moscow is the city to visit. The Moscow Botanical Garden of Academy of Sciences in Europe's largest botanical garden that was founded in 1945. In the garden, visitors are treated to Botany 101, where a large exhibit area has plants grouped per their geographical regions that they are native of.